So there's a couple of things I can do right off the bat here. And the first thing is to notice that you have a 5x, a 3x, and an x right here. So that's 9x. And then, of course, there's 180 degrees. So that's going to be 180. X is going to equal 20. So this right here is 20 degrees. This right here is 100. And this right here is 60. Now, the next thing I want you to notice is that this is very, very close to a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So 30, 60, 90 triangle. And we know that in a 30, 60, 90 triangle, for example, if this is 1, that means this is double, which is 2. And this is this times square root of 3 right there. So square root of 3 times 1. And this I just memorized, a 30, 60 triangle relationship. And now imagine I were to do n squared, and n squared is going to be the longest side. So the longest side here is 4. And then p squared and m squared are the two shorter sides. Well, the squared of the square root of 3 is going to be 3. And then the square root of 1 is going to be 1. I mean, the square of 1 is going to be 1. And you'll notice 4 equals 4. So if I have a 30, 60, 90 triangle, these two quantities are equal in a 30, 60, 90 triangle. The problem is I don't have a 30, 60, 90 triangle, do I? In fact, I have a 20, which makes this 30 smaller right there. That becomes smaller. And this is not 90, but it's 100, so it actually becomes bigger. So what happens is n squared becomes bigger, and then this goes down a little bit. So even in the 30, 60, 90 case, in the best case scenario, they are equal to each other. But because that this is not a 30, 60, 90, but rather a 20, 60, 100, what that means is the n squared value goes up a little bit, and the p squared plus m squared value goes down a little bit. So I have no choice but to say that n squared is bigger, like that. Again, let's reiterate how we did that. This is very close to a 30, 60, 90 triangle. In a 30, 60, 90 triangle, n squared equals p squared plus m squared. The problem is, in the triangle that we have here, I don't have 90 degrees, I have 100, which makes the n squared even bigger. And I don't have 30 degrees, I have 20, which makes one of these shorter sides even smaller. So we have no choice but to say that the n squared is bigger.